Live from a cave outside of Cerulean City, this is the Under the Truck podcast. I'm
Uh,
Austin.
I get that. I'm Max. Uh, and Austin, why is it from a cave outside Cerulean City?
Because today we're talking about Pokemon, the first movie, or MEWTWO Strikes Back, or the counterattack of Mewtwo, whatever the heck you want to call it.
Is that what's called in Japanese? The counterattack of Mewtwo?
I think so. I know that there's a song on the Japanese soundtrack called "Beginning the Counterattack," but
Because I'm just gonna put this out, and even really with Mewtwo Strikes Back, I get that it's a revenge thing, but both of those implied that someone else attacked first, and as we know, Mewtwo is the one who got first blood here, so I don't know what he's complaining about.
Yeah, in Japanese it is called Mewtwo's Counterattack.
Yeah. Now, also, so this was at the time of recording this, 3 days ago was Mewtwo's birthday, so happy birthday, Mewtwo, you jerk. Because Mewtwo is a jerk, make no mistake.
Oh yeah, we just watched the first movie, and he is definitely a jerk.
Yeah, basically we saw that the Pokemon Company on the official Pokemon website is letting you stream the first movie for free because they remastered movies 1, 2, and 3, and
which is cool.
We'll probably get to 2 and 3 at some point. But so I'm like, hey, let's watch this. And Austin, I don't remember his exact words, so it's probably something along the lines of, yeah, okay. So
it sounded just like that too. That was the exact voice that I used.
Yeah, definitely. So what do we want to start with first? I guess just the beginning in the lab, or what?
Yeah, let's talk about the beginning of the lab, because that's a good place to start, because that's honestly the best part of the movie.
It really is.
Yeah.
Here's the part. Let's just kind of get out of the way and piss people off now. This movie is bad.
It's really
this
silly.
Movie is bad. The Pokemon anime is bad. If you're a kid and can enjoy it, that's fine.
Okay, the Pokemon anime isn't bad. This movie is bad, though.
No, the Pokemon anime is bad, too.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
Okay, moving on. We're never going to get past this if we keep arguing, but the anime is better.
Will.
Okay. Okay, bleep me right here. F*** you. Okay. But yeah, right from the get-go, it's really kind of atmospheric with all the bubbles and stuff going on. And even now, it kind of catches my attention. It just makes me kind of it makes me want to know what the heck is going on.
Yeah, the entire opening, I think for me, the thing that's interesting though is that and I mean, here's the big fallacy with all of Mewtwo's logic in the first place is that you can talk to these scientists are talking to him, and he's just kind of thinking about the way they're treating him, and his first reaction is not, excuse me. His first reaction is, let's murder everybody. That's a good idea to start my life with.
That just, it's logical. It's completely logical. To me, that is a logical jump from I'm curious about this world to you're all dead.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, that's what happened in my birth. I came out of the womb and the doctor turned me upside down and spanked me, and I blew up the hospital with my mind. That's just how it goes,
Yeah.
That's what the 90s were like.
Yeah. I can't say that I had a similar birth, but I had a joke here, but I lost it. So.
Oh, great, Austin! Great, way to keep the momentum going.
I had a joke, but I'm still recovering from a sickness, so sorry if my mind is a little
weird. Cop out.
Oh boy!
Oh, you coughed once. I cough every day of my life. Anyway. So Mewtwo kills everybody, including the dude with the crazy hair.
Dr. Fuji.
And within the first 5 minutes, this movie is a body count of 10.
It's the only Pokemon movie that actually has a body count.
Yeah, and then we have freaking Giovanni come in, and I guess here's the thing about this movie, even because while we were talking, I said like this movie is good until Act 3, but a lot of this movie is always just kind of spinning its wheels, I think.
Yeah.
Like, because you have like a really direct chain of events that like this movie, you know, like I mean, it's not long; it's like an hour, but it could have been even shorter, I think. And you know, like I feel like the entire Giovanni like thing and montage is like you didn't need it at all. You could have easily cut out Giovanni's involvement in this movie completely.
Oh yeah, no, this movie totally could have been the length of a normal anime episode.
Yeah, no, like even that, it's just like, but I'm saying, you know, like you don't need Giovanni mistreating Mewtwo for Mewtwo to hate humans. Mewtwo already hates humans.
Yeah.
So like you could have skipped to the clone thing and then like, I mean, don't get me wrong, as a kid, it was really cool to see like Gary's Pokemon battle from the anime in there.
And it's definitely a nice tie to the anime.
Arcanine. Because this is like I guess the only movie that's like canon.
And they instantly like erase everybody's memories, which kind of makes it like, is it actually canon?
Doesn't. Well, no, it's not. Is it actually canon? It's canon, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just like, oh well, okay. Yeah. Because this was originally supposed to be the series finale for the anime.
Yeah, I did not know that until you told me. Talk a little about that.
I don't know too much about it, but I know that like they kind of wanted to like stop doing the anime because they knew like, you know, it would if they dragged it out for too long, you know, it would get, you know, kind of, you know, monotonous and stuff like that, and you know it did, but of course money talks, and so they produced Johto and stuff like that, and you could tell, like, you know, they were like dropping seeds of Johto here and there because like I guess near the end of development, they decided to, you know, keep, you know, going with the anime.
Yeah, no, yes, freaking seeds of Johto. They just dropped Donphin into this movie. As a kid, I had no idea what that was. Nobody had no idea what that was. Also, we had, you know, like the Pikachu's Vacation short before this, which had Snubble and Marill in it.
Yeah,
and so like
that we still called Blue Chew.
Yeah, Pika-Blue. So, but I remember, you know, like Donphin was like the one nobody ever mentioned because, you know, we had Ho-Oh, which some people thought was a Fearow, and we had Togepi, and then we like Snubble Marill, and then we have Donphin. And Donphin's just like, they just don't even address its existence at all.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like, as a kid, I'm like, what is that? And I just like sit around and think sometimes, like, what was that wheel Pokemon?
Yeah, I definitely remember, like, because like even though like it was when I first saw the movie, I was like, whoa, that thing is so cool, and I think I actually like forgot about it, and like it was like such like they don't like address it in the movie. It's such like a, you know, oh, this is just a thing that's here, that, you know, you forget that it's actually in the movie. I forgot it was in the movie, and I just saw it 3 years ago.
Like Bulbasaur just one-shots it and that's it.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And then oh my god, yeah, that guy was like prototype like Team Aqua and Team Magma.
Yeah, it's just so
Team Magqua.
And he's just like so like what the heck is up with his design? Like, is he supposed to be like a pirate, or just like is that what Japan thinks that, you know, edgy American gang members look like?
You know, we can ask a lot of questions about designs in this movie, and we'll get to one particular guy, but
I know what you're talking about. I know.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking
about. That guy. So,
oh god.
But yeah, we're oh. Yeah, so, but also, like, this guy was, like, looking for Ash, and, like, I'm kind of wondering, because part of me thought that this is, like, a trainer that, like, Mewtwo would, like, send out to scout Ash or something, but no, I think Mewtwo Sphero just genuinely happened to come across the Pokemon battle.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, how did this guy know who Ash Ketchum was?
Yeah, he's like, I'm looking for a trainer from Pallet Town, and Ash is like, that's me. Well, did he say Ash's name? Or
no,
he said
he's looking for a trainer from Pallet Town.
I like to imagine he was looking for Gary, because that's the only way that this makes any sense.
Yeah, because like honestly, like if it was Ash,
Gary's like a car and like 16 badges and a squad of personal cheerleaders.
Yeah,
like no one's looking for Ash.
Because this takes place after the Indigo League segment, and Ash, didn't win that. It kind of have to like,
though.
Huh?
He got pretty far though.
Oh yeah, he did get pretty far, but like
did Ash beat Gary or no?
Ash beat Gary, but he didn't beat Richie.
Oh yeah, okay.
And Richie lost to somebody else, so that was totally pointless.
Yeah, no, I could never really tell. As a kid, I thought that it looked like the silhouette that won was Lance.
Oh yeah, no, Lance doesn't show up until Johto.
Yeah, I know he doesn't, but like it looked like him. So yeah. So how about freaking Messenger Dragonite?
I like.
Isn't that kind of a waste of a Dragonite?
I thought it was kind of cute.
I mean, yeah, it's cute, but then like it must have been because it was like the weakest Dragonite because Team Rocket could stop it with a frying pan.
I think this is actually probably what got me to like Dragonite for a very long time. I was always like, Dragonite's cool. I want one to be my messenger. Because like for a very long time, my favorite Pokemon was Vulpix. And then after this movie came out, I think it was Dragonite for a while.
Well, no, I remember what got me into Dragonite was the freaking Bill's Lighthouse episode where they had like the kaiju-sized Dragonite shadow.
Yeah, and like as a kid, I never put two and two together that was actually a Dragonite because I was an idiot.
And you didn't?
I know, I never put together that was a Dragonite.
You were an idiot. I don't know why that surprises me, but still.
Bleep me again, you.
I love you too, buddy. So
it's okay. We've established that I'm an idiot.
I kind of like, so Ash gets invited to freaking New Island because great name.
Yeah, right.
And there's that blue-haired woman who like talks a bunch of crap that doesn't matter except for like the legend of the Pokemon tiers,
which comes out of freaking nowhere, I might add.
That's so dumb.
Like,
it's so dumb.
Like the story that she's telling doesn't even like tie into that, but she just says Pokemon tiers to kind of like, Chekhov's gun it.
Yeah.
And I always thought she looked like, she could have been like Claire's cousin or something like that.
I don't even know. She's just the harbor master or something.
The harbor master.
Then, like, that's what they call her, I think.
Is that what they call her?
Yeah, like they said, like she's the harbor master or whatever. So yeah. But then you've got, I like, because aside from Ash, there are like 3 other trainers that they go on about like having the potential to be Pokemon masters. And I love the juxtaposition between all of them and Ash, because all these guys have like, all their Pokemon are like big and strong and fully evolved, and Ash is just walking around with like Pikachu and Squirtle and Bulbasaur.
Yeah, seriously. And the one guy that has a Pidgeot that the movie calls Pidgeotto.
The whole time, and it makes me so angry.
Well, when we were watching the movie, like during the stream, I just...
Well, no, that made you angry.
I like screamed. I just said, "It's a Pidgeot!"
And then, of course, I mean, everyone like knows about these by now, but they call us Scyther and Alakazam, which is the worst one.
And they call us...
And then they call us
Sandshrew.
Like, I can forgive that, but Scyther and Alakazam, what?
That's like the biggest, like, what the frick were you thinking?
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez Louise. I will say a good thing about this movie is the music.
Here we go.
And interesting thing is the English version of this has a different soundtrack than the Japanese version.
What, you mean the Japanese didn't have the hit song Brother My Brother?
No, I mean the orchestral stuff. I'm not talking about the, that bullshit.
Oh yeah, I believe that one too. Austin, you're the worst today.
We're just gonna title this episode "The MEWTWO Blanks Back."
The MEWTWO back. I don't know which Pokemon cry that is, but just use that sound instead of Pokemon cry.
Every time I swear, I'll put in Mewtwo's cry, so it'll be like this 2-second long bleep. So it was, So hey Max, go yourself.
Oh god.
The fact that I remember,
it's just like, what is he saying in all of that time?
The fact that I remember what Mewtwo's cry sounds like. Yeah. So the Japanese version, like right from the get go, the opening, where in this one it started off with the dun 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 dun, which is like the opening for like the episodes. In the Japanese version, It's the da 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 da. Yeah, it starts off with like these really cool like strings going like, and then it does the the actual like the actual Pokemon theme song. Every American dub of the Pokemon movies after I think the fourth movie used the Japanese music, but here I really wish that they would have used the Japanese soundtrack because I think that would have been a lot more effective. But the English dub actually does use a couple of songs from the Japanese dub, primarily with Team Rocket, because like I think like Team Rocket's theme is like the only like song that they actually use.
Yeah, they had that in there.
Yeah,
briefly.
the song. But
that's the Pink Panther, Austin.
What?
You were singing the Pink Panther theme,
no,
not Team Rocket.
No, that's but Team Rocket's theme is
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, okay. No, because I was thinking that one, you know.
What the heck is that?
That was me singing what I perceived to be Team Rocket's theme badly.
That sounded that was like the
no, you know, it's like the one
Mario World.
No, it's like the one that plays when they do the motto, you know.
Oh, the dun 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 dun.
Yeah, that one. Da 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 da. Yeah.
Every time you sing it, it sounds like you're singing the castle theme from Mario World. Dun 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 dun.
How's that?
Oh, I will say you're brilliant in a lot of ways, but music is not one of them.
Well, I'm sorry that not all of us can be weird, wavy, green 3D men.
Nobody will get that joke except
for
us.
I will send you that picture so you can include it in the video and people will get it.
Who says I'm going to include the pictures in the video?
You better.
Will I?
You will.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Austin?
Yeah? I hate you so much because you realize you said like 10 bad words right there, so it's going to be 20 seconds of Mewtwo going
that was, or you know, just once over it all.
Nope, it's
going
to
be
once for every swear.
During editing, that's it. That's what you get.
I'm our Barry.
So what part of the movie were we at?
We were talking. Well, I was talking about the music, but we got to the part with the trainers, you know, getting to the like they're at the dock, they're heading to Mewtwo's island.
Yeah, right. So the horrible Viking ship. Should we even dignify the Viking ship by talking about it? I feel like we shouldn't.
Well, like the whole time it was going on, I was like, you know, you were just like what did you say about them? Like something about their design?
I was just like, why?
And the whole time I was just like, and why are they Vikings? Why are they dressed as Vikings? There's so many other disguises they could have used that would have worked a lot better there. And then Ash dropping the what is it? Brock says, I didn't know there were any Vikings left. And he says, yeah, but they mostly live in Minnesota.
Great Veronica Taylor impression. Perfect.
Thank you.
You're really pulling out your voice actor chops today.
Oh, gosh.
Tell me, Austin, are you available to do all the redubbing for an eventual HD re-release of Ape Escape 2? Because I think you've got it.
Yes. In fact, I could absolutely do that. My number is 350-578-2-362-85-2 at hotmail.com.
I don't think that is. And also, email addresses aren't numbers.
Yes, they are.
Oh.
Mine is. Because I'm better than everyone else.
Well, now I know you're telling lies. So, anyway, we've spent the last 5 minutes just making fun of each other instead of the movie, which deserves to be made fun of. So,
shall we talk about the guy that we the
We'll
little hint that we dropped.
We're about to get to him. I'm just thinking, okay, so they ride, the wave like knocks them off. They get there on like Staryu and Squirtle, and way to like not send out Starmie, Misty. Way to not use your useful Pokemon. I also like how just, it's just great commentary later on, like when Mewtwo's stealing everyone's Pokemon, he just doesn't bother with Misty and Brox, except for like Vulpix and Psyduck, who are already out.
Yeah, he doesn't like, try and, he doesn't do like a, hand me all of your Pokemon.
Yeah, he doesn't go for the freaking Onyx.
Empty your bags.
God knows that wouldn't be useful. And also, like, doesn't Ash have like 2 more Pokemon that we just don't get to see?
Yeah, the actual Pidgeotto.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh wait, no, Pidgeot. It turned into a Pidgeot by now and actually left with all the Pidgeys and Pidgeottos.
Okay, but then he should have still had something else, like Muck maybe, and like Kingler. I don't know.
Well, no, they were with Professor Oak.
So did Ash really just have Pikachu in the starter trio with him?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah, no. At this point in the anime, those were the only Pokemon that he actually had.
All right.
Yeah.
So then, we have, let's see. So yeah, but now we're jumping ahead now, I guess, kind of. So yeah, now we have the guy who guy. I've hated this guy since I was a kid, just because I hate his design so much. Like I don't care that he's fat, but it's just like a good descriptor to help you remember him. Like there's like 3 trainers there. There's some girl with like a weird outfit I didn't pay much attention to. There's like the dude in the tracksuit who rides his Pidgeotto.
He's supposed to be dressed like an Ace trainer from like the games.
I know he is. And then there's this schmuck, and I don't know if we have to bleep that one or not.
No, schmuck isn't a bad word.
Okay, cool. Well, I mean, it kind of whatever.
I'll just put a bleep over the muck part and make it sound like the like muck sound.
That seems excessive. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, he's got a blue sleeveless shirt,
he's got
red
the blue
fingerless gloves, like cargo shorts, and
a dog tag.
And this guy is just like, he's like, I have a Gyarados, and my Gyarados is so great. And he's like, this guy is like, just one day when he was in 4th grade, dressed up like how he thinks a tough guy looks and never changed his outfit. And he's just been rocking that for like 10 years. And I'm acutely aware that I have like no fashion sense, but come on, man.
He's certainly a relic of like the mid-90s when people thought that was like semi grunge was cool with like the dog tags and stuff. And he's like wrestler fat. He's not like he's not like huge, but he's like,
not like us fat. He's
he's definitely not us fat, but he's like, he's wrestler fat, and it's just like, oh, okay. And he's got like the Gyarados that has blue lips for like 3 whole seconds in the movie.
Animation error,
I know, but it's just funny.
Just associate anything horrible with him we can. It's like we're just acting like politicians now. If this guy just like stumbled over a rock for a second, we'd run it for like 10 hours on the news. That's how much we hate him.
Oh gosh.
I don't know if he's a name. I don't care if he's a name. He doesn't deserve a name. He's dog tag guy.
How did they not? By the way, how did they not like know that Nurse Joy was Nurse Joy?
Oh, the idiocy cavalcade because the protagonists in Pokemon are the stupidest main characters of all time.
Oh yeah,
that's why.
Okay, that answers that. Then.
Like, if they can't recognize Team Rocket, what makes you think they can recognize Nurse Joy?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So then, let's see. So we have the freaking banquet, and like Team Rocket crawls in through the sewers, and Mew is just doing that thing where he's like hiding behind Meowth's back. And Mew is
Team Rocket does all the important stuff in this movie. They basically move the plot.
Do they?
Yeah, because like they're the ones who get to the clone place first, and like why would Team Rocket be the ones to like get to the clone place first?
Yeah, but even then, like, you don't actually need them there, but whatever.
Exactly. You could have easily had any of the other characters find the clones. I mean, Ash finds the clones eventually anyway, so I mean, like...
Well, no, like, you don't even need anyone to find the clones. Mewtwo could just bring out the clones and be like, "Yo, check it. These are my clones."
And then when Ash, chases the Pokeballs down in there, he could find the
Like,
place
he
where
would find the cloning, and actually, that would have made like the reveal of the cloning facility even more interesting. I think if like they hadn't played their hand earlier,
and might have actually made this the part where they played Dr. Fuji's like message that for some reason
we will. Oh my god!
For some reason, Mewtwo has that playing on loop all day.
Yeah. Okay. So Dr. Fuji's message, for those of you who don't remember, Team Rocket comes across an apocalyptic log where he's like, "I don't have much time to record this because Mewtwo is killing everyone." Keep in mind, the scene where Mewtwo kills everyone takes about 20 seconds. This log is like at least a minute. So Dr. Fuji had to record all of this while everyone is dying around him and everything is blowing up. And he made like graphics for it and edited in like a slideshow. And he had to get this somewhere. I don't know where. I just assume he uploaded it onto like game trailers. Well, now no one will ever find it.
Yeah, in my what I think is Mewtwo found it and just like putting it like on play all day, like he's like the owner of like like a video rental store. And
Mewtwo's just like, "Oh, home movies, precious memories."
Yeah. Remember when I was born and murdered all of
my first kill. Yeah. It's his baby book.
I was a prodigy back then. I killed 10 people.
I was so adorable.
10 whole people.
All by myself. No help.
My dad was sure proud of me as I blew him the up.
Again! Oh, you're terrible today. Oh. What's the point of trying to keep this PG, Austin? I'm pretty sure when you have this many bleeps, you just officially can't classify it as PG anymore because of like intent of naughtiness.
Intent of naughtiness.
That's what I'm calling it.
That sounds like the name of like a really bad porno. Intent. It's
I think you have to bleep that word too.
I don't have to bleep out porno.
Yes, you do.
Porno.
Oh my god!
It's like a James Bond porno. Intention of naughtiness.
Stop it! Or it's a band name. I don't know. It's a grunge band.
We're so naughty.
Intention of naughtiness.
We're so naughty. So naughty.
Oh god. We were doing so well for a while.
Oh god.
Anyway, so isn't it just kind of ridiculous how like well, I guess here's the thing. So like Mewtwo has, the starting trio fully evolved, and I guess he probably like found like I'm willing to buy this idea that maybe Mewtwo found like the ultimate specimens of the starting trio and cloned them. Because, like they just clown these trainers like fully evolved Pokemon so easily.
And decked them out in war paint.
Yeah, that's the thing. Did he put them in war paint or did he like genetically alter them? Or is that just like actually no, maybe that's because I haven't seen it in a while, but I'm trying to remember like the origin of Mewtwo short. Didn't like the Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle in there have like weird markings over them?
Yes, they did, but they died.
Well, yeah, no, but I'm saying like so that. Oh no, that's Mewtwo trying to bring his friends back.
Ah!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, that's sad.
That's actually sad because I actually really like the Birth of Mewtwo short.
Oh my god!
Oh no! Did we make this movie somewhat good?
Oh, we did.
Oh
my bad.
Oh no!
We put some pathos into
this.
That's
actually really sad. Well,
that's a really nice detail.
And like it's funny because like you have to like because like at the end of that short he had his memory wiped. So did he just like have like a memory of just
subconscious memory of his loved ones? Was he gonna clone the little girl next?
The little girl looks remotely like Nurse Joy, so just found a Nurse Joy. Oh no, we just got deep.
And now he's subjugated his friends, so he's become that which he hates. Oh, we just made this movie so much better. You're welcome, internet.
Enjoy that. And that's just a theory. A game theory.
No! Stop cribbing jokes from actually popular people, Austin. You cannot subsist on other people's
It's not a joke, it's a reference.
Stop it.
No. I refuse.
So after that apparent tearjerker, I guess. So
I don't know if I can come back from that.
So like Mewtwo and friends, destroy everyone.
Mewtwo,
and then he sends out the amazing eyeballs. Like, is he just here's like my thing, because like Mewtwo basically, they say he's psychic, but as far as I can tell, Mewtwo basically is like godlike power.
Yeah.
In this movie, it's not just he's a really powerful psychic type. He blows up junk with his mind. He controls the weather. Like, I don't think that's like machinery. I think he just manifested those eyeball Pokeball things at will.
That can catch other Pokeballs, mind you.
Yeah, and they look so sweet, and I want one. Like, also, did you notice that the cloning machine, like, it's like spirally, and its tentacles, it's basically like, looks like a giant Omanite.
Yeah, it does.
I wonder if that was intentional. Mewtwo's psychic abilities are so good, he looked years into the future and saw the Lord Helix meme.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I always thought, excuse me, when we were watching this, that like, those were kind of like the inspiration for the snag balls.
Well, no, because the snag balls aren't really, the snag ball is just whatever ball you have, like, filtered through that glove.
Yeah, but I mean, the snag balls can catch Pokemon that aren't yours.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that could have possibly been inspiration. I'm not necessarily chalking it up to that.
Yeah, but still.
All I will say is that it's like one of the coolest Pokeball designs ever.
It is really cool.
And we have that whole bit with Pikachu like running up the stairs and shocking them over and over.
An actually kind of good scene in the movie.
Yeah, that was actually legit. That's the thing. So here's like, obviously, you can poke a ton of holes in this movie, which you should. But like the thing about the movie is that the first two acts, like basically everything up until Ash arrives in the cloning lab, is I'm not gonna say it's like good. But
it's solid.
It is interesting, and it's thrilling, and it carries this suspense with it. Like, you just have Mewtwo keeps upping the ante for, like, what an amazingly overpowered monstrosity he is. And that kind of... I know, even, especially as a kid, Mewtwo was, like, the scariest thing, not in, like, gives you nightmares, but just, like, how overwhelmingly powerful he is.
Oh, yeah. I always thought he was, like, awesome.
And I think like that's the reason that Mewtwo like has really kind of persisted in popularity to this day is because of this movie and just all the stuff he pulls off in it. Like, you think of Mewtwo and you think like even today people are still like, is Mewtwo the most powerful Pokemon? Like some people ask that.
Yeah, and like even in the games now, because like they updated him a bit recently, with the recent generation. And he is
like the megas, like the mega evolutions make him like highest base stats until you bring Mega Rayquaza into the mix. I think.
Yeah, he actually surpasses Arceus with or Arceus, whatever the heck you want to call him.
Mega Mewtwo is officially more powerful than God.
Yeah, and then Rayquaza, Mega Rayquaza matches that.
Oh, it matches it. It doesn't surpass.
Yeah, no, Mega Rayquaza matches it. Yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful, actually. I love that.
See, now I want to have a Pokemon Battle of the Gods with Mewtwo fighting Arceus.
Yeah, and Mewtwo is Beerus in this one.
No, Arceus would be Beerus.
No, Mewtwo even looks like Beerus.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like, the very first time I saw Beerus, I'm like, what is this Mewtwo creature? Like...
And Mewtwo already looks like Frieza, so...
Yeah, it's just... Pokemon rips off Dragon Ball, so Dragon Ball rips off Pokemon. And the eternal battle to see who can be the most influential anime property in the world. Spoilers, it's Pokemon 1.
Yeah. Sorry, Dragon Ball, but in terms of like global appeal and impact, you just never hit quite that mainstream that Pokemon did. Yeah, just barely missed it, but still.
Dragon Ball is like B-list to Pokemon's A-list, like in terms of like global impact.
And Digimon is like D.
That's what the D stands for, Digimon. You're on the Digimon list.
I've actually been on a Digimon kick lately.
I know you have.
Yeah.
So Ash winds up in the cloning lab and frees all the Pokemon, and then the sound designers on the movie just gave up because there's an epic there's a big explosion and an epic march of Pokemon, and you can hear like 3 footsteps, and there's no music.
No, there's music. It's just really dumb music.
I'm saying no, there's no music yet. Then Ash comes, and there's music, and the music is good, and Ash is talking, and because it's Ash, Ash isn't good. No, just when like Ash is stepping out of the dust cloud.
It doesn't fit the scene at all, though.
Well, my point is, it's trying.
Oh, yeah, okay, yes. That's
like comparatively to the previous, here's some soft footsteps while this epic scene is happening. And then the big battle starts, and the worst song plays. And like when I was like 6 years old, I thought this is like really profound and deep, and now I'm just like, this is embarrassing, like juxtaposition to the action going on.
And I always freaking hated this song. I owned the sound. Actually, I think I still do own the soundtrack.
I owned the soundtrack when I was a kid. Yeah.
I still own To Be a Master, and I think I still own the Pokemon First Movie soundtrack.
That does not surprise me.
That is the song that I always skipped.
I just love how, the big Pokemon battle, the song they play is like, yes, kids, look at this. This is the equivalent to black on black violence.
Brother, my brother. It's so silly.
Yeah, oh God, it's just bad. And some of the crap going on in that fight is brutal, like Charizard biting each other and Gyarados biting each other, but then some it's so stupid, like the two Bulbasaurs they crash into each other
and then just collapse.
Just like, ow! Ooh.
They just go boom! Oh, what did we think was gonna happen there?
My head's just as hard as your head. I don't know what I was expecting.
I think you shattered something.
And then
my scapular.
And then oh God, no. We're not bringing him into this.
What's wrong?
No, okay, that's just weird now.
Are you having a problem? I can't do the voice. My voice is shot right now. I can usually do a pretty good Carl impression, but I can't do it right now.
Hey,
Judy, Neutron, hey, Mama,
no, stop.
Your number.
Stop it. No, it's just weird. When your throat is weird, it's just creepy. Oh,
yeah, no. I know.
So, and then we have the amazing... Firstly, I love how, the clone Pikachu is the only non-starter trilogy clone that has, like, weird markings in his evil ears.
Yes.
So it's the evil Pikachu. And then it just hits Pikachu a lot while crying, and that is hilarious.
Yeah, and like I said that it's just like, what was it that I said? I said, I'm not going to fight you, Bucky.
No, that was great, because you were so proud of that Captain America, the Winter Soldier joke. And then I told you, you're just quoting that meme, and you're like, what meme? I'm like, what? You didn't know about this fan art that's existed for 2 years?
And I was legitimately like, no, I was like, I had to be the first person to come up with that. I felt so smart. I was like, no, Max, you're wrong.
Austin, the fact that you felt smart should have told you that something was wrong.
Go f*** yourself.
Oh, there it is again. Put $1 in. Go back through this episode. Put like dollars in the swear jar, and then mail the jar to me. It's my jar now. Like, I'm going to be $8 richer from this episode.
Oh, just $8? No, I'm pretty sure this episode.
Well, you owe me $8 anyway, remember?
I'm going to give you a small loan of $1 million from this episode.
Oh, way to date our podcast, Austin.
You started it.
You still owe me those $8 anyway, remember? So now you owe me $16, Austin.
Anyway. Here, I'll make it an even 17. Go yourself.
Oh God. Oh, thank God we're not syndicated. So the Pikachu fight is stupid. Meowth talks to the other Meowth, and that's stupid. Everything is stupid. The morals are just hammered in. Pikachu keeps electrocuting a statue, and it's stupid. The only thing not stupid is Mew, okay? Like, the only thing.
I will give them credit. I do like the speech that Mewtwo gives about the circumstances of one's birth. I do like that.
Even if it's in, like, everyone's high school yearbook now.
Yeah, and I will say, the scene that speech takes place in is stupid. But the speech itself isn't stupid. It's actually a very profound speech.
The line is good.
Yeah.
Just the entire third act is stupid. And then Mewtwo erases everyone's memories so they can continue to be stupid. And then the credits, like, go through 4 pop songs they included on the soundtrack.
Yeah, they play like 30 seconds of a bunch of other pop songs. It's just like, what?
And that's stupid. And then the end trailer is just Mew flying down towards a mountain, and I'm like, oh, well, glad I sat through the credits for that.
Yeah, clearly Marvel was inspired by this.
You know, we would not have had the shawarma scene if not for those 2 seconds of Mew going down into a mountain.
Now I want Ash, Mist, and Brock just uncomfortably in a shawarma restaurant.
Sure, why not?
Actually, no, it would probably be more fitting if it was Team Rocket.
Yeah, it'd be better than this movie. This movie has a lot of nostalgic value for me, and I loved it as a kid, but it is a piece of crap.
Yeah, it is a piece of crap that it is worth,
like, I forgive it, but yeah.
Yeah, it is worth maybe putting into a box to preserve it for a while, and then maybe opening up the box to admire the crap. But, you know,
that's a horrifying analogy, Austin.
That's all I could think of, because
is that like, oh, you know, I was going to explore that, but I don't want to, because I don't want to start testing the conclusions of that analogy, of that metaphor. Oh,
just like you just take a huge dump, and you're just so proud of it that you just have to preserve it for the ages.
End of podcast.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Under the Truck. I'm gonna go use the bathroom now.
Austin, before I forget.
Yes.